Right, how you doing? It's a quick one. Another video here right on the way. Going this way. It's been a while, it's been a short while since I've been on this particular road, as you know. Been quite a while. Been checking my channel, there's not so many, I've not been walking up and down this road much recently. As I say, you know. But on this particular road, this particular video here, I want to talk to you about an important thing. This video here is for young adults, okay? Let's say in the 20s, you might be in university, college, you might be about, let's say 19, I'll say between like 19 to 25-year-olds. Of course, I like to make my content's always for adults, or those who live in the human world, on planet Earth, and try to spread a natural kind of good message about nature for those who are parts of families and who may be raising families too, fair enough. But I make these videos mostly for adults, as I say, and sometimes I try to keep them broad scale. So if it is like 18, 19-year-olds, still above all the way up to your hundreds, any age really, but I'm 43 almost. Next month I'm going to be 43 actually, very soon. Crazy, insane to think. Just even being 40 is such a big number. I mean, 30 was big. But this video here is for people, I'm just talking to you now, whether you are around the age, around 20, so let's say 18, 19, let's say 19, I'll say 19 upwards, okay, 19 to like 24, because I've taught big groups of people, that age, that university sort of age, people. I've taught them and communicated with them. And this is the kind of, and worked with them as well, and this is the kind of age range of people that I'm trying to talk to here. So anything up to, let's say 25, roughly. Right? If you're a bit over, it doesn't matter, it's still for you. I don't care what age you are listening, but I'm just saying, if you're like older, I'm saying, but this is for adults, right? Anyway, I want to say this, right? As you get older, and this is for the future too, for now and for the future, your body, your mind and your body start to obviously not be as in full energy and fitness as they used to be. Now, whether you're someone who, I know of people that have started exercising at an older age, or let's say even in my age, where they didn't do it before. Now, me, myself, I've never been like a massive, like, fit person, fit, very fit, but I'm saying I've not been like, compared to some people, I've not been like some strong man down the gym and all this, or some fighter. However, I don't know if I'm going to make this, see if I can get across the screen like traffic light. However, martial arts training, and the exercise and the fitness and health and all the practice, the training that I've got from the martial arts has always been such an important thing to me, such in my life. Big part of my life, right? Just daily, every day, Kung Fu training, my whole life. So, since I was 12, I've been doing martial arts, right? Since I was 12, roughly around 12 it was. I've done a number of different martial arts, right? Fitness training basically come from that, because I've been doing that, and it's like you have to do various exercises and stuff to keep yourself, in good shape for that, right? But in general, so they come hand in hand, and they become part of my life. But basic martial art training you can do, like basic techniques, but exercise you've got to do it. Stretching is really important for flexibility, right, and strength. And I want to say, if there's people out there who are of a young age, you may feel you don't get much time. You may be stuck on your phone all the time or on some technology, right? I don't like to point the finger and give advice. I don't like to do that per se, but do take care of your health, right? It's good to train some martial arts. You can use it to protect yourself also. But what I'm trying to say is fitness. Keep yourself as healthy as possible, in good shape, right? I'll say that, definitely, for sure, right? And keep it up, because it's something you have to do. And this would go on later on through your 30s, up to 40, I'm nearly 43, as I say, I will be 43 soon. But it's my whole life. And what I'm trying to say is, well, it's a big part of my life. And what I'll say is, it's been with me through my whole life, more or less. So this thing is a very important thing. It's like, it's not just like sometimes, because when you start to get older, you go through different phases, different things and periods in life, different kinds of situations, which can make it even more difficult and challenging to even find the time or energy to even do things. You can kind of get lazy, or you can kind of let yourself get to a point where it's harder to even come back from. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, if like a young kid falls down and they just get back up on their feet, they spring back up onto their feet and they just start running again. But if an old man falls down, or an old woman, it's harder to like pick himself back up and start climbing up that hill, that mountain, you know. So martial arts is difficult anyway, and fitness, but life is difficult. And fitness and health brings us the power of strength, brings you through life, the mind and body. Martial arts is about life, youthfulness in yourself, maintenance the best you can within, even though we get older, and keeping yourself nice and fresh and energized. I have to have that spirit there and that voice in the back of my head telling me, get on with it, get on your game, get back on it, you know. Like some days I'll do a light workout, you might need to have a rest some days, but sometimes I'm doing it and I'm thinking like, I plan to just do a bit of slacking today. I've had to go out into the real world. I wasn't just at home, cushy lying in bed all day, just sitting there. So I woke up, done a bit of stretching, and I was like, yeah, just take it easy, because yesterday I did. I've got to go out today anyway, I'm kind of busy. But I said to myself, I said, you know, tonight I won't do the whole thing. But I'll probably, when I go home tonight, because feeling how I'm feeling, I'm not fully energized, I'm not fully in the best of this or that. I mean, I didn't do a full workout yesterday. A couple of days ago I'd done a full one. I've been doing it every day. Your body's your temple. There's a temple behind me, look. Your body's your temple, is what I'm trying to say. Reality, the energy, the health inside, you've got to take care of yourself. Look after this, what you have. You deserve to respect yourself in action. So what I'm going to say is, I'm going to go down here now in the subway. I'm just saying, keep it up, you know, keep it up. Really do it. Keep doing it. Don't put it down. It's okay to have a rest, a break sometimes. You have to keep it up. You have to keep that action, keep it going. Keep that power going, you know what I'm saying? You can't just leave it. You can't just leave it, because you might leave it for like 1 day, 2 days, and you're like, oh, that's okay. But night it will start to build up. And if you start slacking and having like a few days where it used to be every day, or like nearly every day, and then you get to the point where it's like, oh, it's 1, 2 days, 3 days, no, that's no good. It ain't good, because you're going to let yourself down, because as we said, we get older and we say, oh, that's the reason to start giving up on yourself. Oh, I'm going to become this old. You get that energy, that discipline to fight harder. Not push yourself. I'm not saying push yourself like a young person. I'm saying push yourself on to get through this difficulty. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like if you have to fight your way out of a burning, if you have to fight your way, if you have to pull your way out of a burning building, you know what I'm trying to say, or swim your way across the bloody river or whatever, if you need to do it, then you're going to have to do it. Do you know what I mean? You don't say, oh, this thing's difficult, so I'm going to become this, I'll be a bit easy on myself. No, you say, I've got to overcome this. I have to overcome it. Because when you're younger, like, you're in better shape, you're more healthy, fit and all the rest of it, you're more energised and active and all the rest of it, yeah? You know what I mean? Body recovers a bit better, you're able to endure a lot more, you say. You do it and you say, well, you know, it doesn't matter. You say to yourself, it doesn't really matter, because, but what they do is people who fight so hard, they push on so hard, that when they're young, energised, they feel good, and the discipline, they've got the drive, you know. Different reasons, different direction per se, right? But when you're older, you start to give in like that. It should be even more stronger. Adapted, the way is adapted, and even the level of how much you're pushing yourself. You've got to work with the natural way, nature, of how your body is, your health, your body. But most importantly, is that determination, focus. You have to have that full, powered up determination to really do what you can. And I'm going to say it to you. So there's people out there who are young who might get there one day. It's probably too early telling you, but look after your body now. Keep that, embed it in mind. Give yourself some good training. Make that a life habit. And as you're older, because you've instilled that in yourself at a younger age, when you do get to that age, you'll remember. Because there's many people that have not done it. There's people that can get a bit motivated and see certain things. But there's a lot of people, there are many people, that when they get older, they don't have those memories. They can't look back and remember what it was like to do such disciplined training and stuff. So when they're older, they don't have that vision in their mind, that picture. They can't look back and say, I remember how I was, I remember how it is, and I can fight on and do more. They don't have that. It's not in their mind. But if you did have it, because it's harder to get, you can be motivated, yeah. But it's motivation by looking is one thing, seeing is believing, but feeling is the truth, remember, right? Good or bad, in yourself or in others. As I said. But when you feel, when you know what you feel, and it can't be just one thing, it's got to be like a literal big experience in your life where you've really put yourself through it, you've really been through the difficulty, even in your younger age, see. And when you're older, that drive and determination is there. You've got to adapt things a certain way. But that warrior, so to speak, that spirit warrior inside of you will be there. It's not for a goal. There's no goal. You shouldn't be fighting for a goal. That's a problem with too many people. They always fight for a goal. They want to get somewhere, do better, and all that. It's about respecting this body. That's what martial arts, that's what Kung Fu training is. My whole life. I'm 43. It means value this moment in your life, your health, your mind and body. Do what you can. You're not going to push yourself and kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you don't let yourself be. You're not trying to overlive or underlive. You're trying to live. That's what basically is. Winning. You don't try I win more, yeah. I'm going to be more true. If it's not true, it's not true. What do you mean more safe or less? It's safe is safe. You know what I'm saying? If something's dangerous, it's dangerous. So if it's right, it's right. You're alive or you're dead. It's simple as that, right? There's no in the middle of it. You might be sick, but you're alive. That's what I'm saying. You're always looking at how weak you are or how less you have. You just look at what you have, and this is your power here and now. If you're lying in the hospital, and maybe you got one leg, maybe you got a short memory, but you've got to look at what you have. You're alive. Something there which will make you smile. You can still feel which way the wind's blowing. If you've got food, you're grateful for it, and you use what you have to fight on, not just to say battle on, but as a tool, as a way of maintaining the self. It has to. You can't just have respect without understanding. Self-respect has to come with self-evaluation, self-understanding of what you are, not in comparison to other things, or you overcome some battle against someone who was trying to kill you. Good if you have the skill to get away from dangers and stuff, but it shouldn't be determined on that. Don't be determined in your life on illusionary things outside of the self. Rather, know the self. Know the imperfect yet perfect, limited, self, but know the quality of what you have. You know what I'm saying? Through self-understand, self-feeling. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to go and get my train now. Trains go the same way every day. Trains and buses, but you know what I mean? How are you living every day? You know what I mean? A lot of people that go to jobs and stuff, day in, day out. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the passing of money for your hands or time for your heartbeat. Life is here now. You have to respect your life and health in your mind and body. So this is what I'm saying to you. Maybe you think it's ridiculous. Maybe you think it sounds like I'm just some older guy giving you some chit-chat, talking like from what I think. Because sometimes I talk this stuff to people, it's, you're so deep, you're stressed out. I'm not stressed at all. This is what I believe, what I feel. It's not even believe, I know it from my life experience, and I feel great. So when I see younger people, I remember when I was young, when I was 20 something, I remember, it's like yesterday, it was like really like, I didn't have those negative thoughts, but it could have been easy to get deterred, distracted. But I had this determination and energy within me. So I want to spread more of a good message. I want to put this point out, this message to people that if you're young, stay positive. But don't just think, you have to take care of your mind and body. Instill some powers in yourself. Give yourself memories so when you're older, you can look back, not on a life of regrets and big spaces of things that you missed out on in your life, or didn't do, or didn't accomplish, or didn't get the recognition for, praise for. Look at the things you've been able to do. You may not even remember most of it. Some you'll be able to look back on, but some of it is a strength that carries you through. It becomes part of your genetic, your body, you know what I'm saying? My body. So give yourself things you can look back on. If you're 20 now or 25, I'm 43, I can look back and I know what I did. I have that in me. It's got that drive. So every time things are going down, and the whole world's like empty in front of me and behind me and all around me, and it's just cold and all the rest of it, I come back to myself and I see the respect for myself. It's not just a distracted mindset of thinking. It's a respect because I know what I've actually done in myself. That's what training is. You help yourself. So you look back on your life and you can really feel what you've done. You really feel it and you have it in you as an abilities, as some kind of power in yourself to execute, to have that action, that power in yourself. You look back and then those abilities there, the knowledge and the physical. Yeah, it's knowledge and application as one, as a way of living, but not a way of wasting your life. See, it's shoes and feet. It's all one thing. Those shoes are for those feet. You know what I'm saying? The food for that body, the stomach, right? So this will carry you through life much better than all the worries that you will have ahead of you. You might be going to work down an escalator like that or the stairs every day on the bus. You'll meet all kinds of people that come and go in your life, all kinds of problems that's going on in society, paperwork, all this, whatever it might be, documents, money, whatever the hell. You know, it's like a house. You might have like problems with your pipes or your electricity. Things get sorted, right? When they do. Like ultimately, you've got this one body and time. One body and time. You can look back. It's not about looking back or looking forward on your life, but it's like it's what you've developed in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's a constant harvest as well. So a constant harvest, right? You could say that. It's just like the training you're doing, so the exercise and what you eat and all that. Maintaining yourself is going to carry you through to you tomorrow. You lived yesterday, so here you are today, and now you've got the life. Amazing, right? But tomorrow you're just talking about it. So if you care about it, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. How can someone care about tomorrow more than now? Because that will be a time that you enter that will be another now. Well, this is now. And no matter how how much trouble they're giving you all around, the people trying to give and take, whatever, and take the good, give you the bad, whatever it is, right? Tell you all this talk from the mouth, all that. Regardless of that, okay, it's not anything to do with you per se. You know what I'm trying to say? You live amongst other human beings on the planet Earth, fair enough. But the thing is, give yourself that as a harvest, and it's a daily harvest, and it's a harvest for the future. So what you're doing right now is you're helping yourself. Imagine that you help yourself now, and tomorrow is done. Tomorrow that's it. It's a memory of, I helped myself once. It shouldn't be like that. If you help yourself now in such a big way, that's going to carry on. You know what I'm saying? It's going to carry on for the future, and it's going to carry on in your future and helping in your life. You understand? So this is what I'm talking about. I don't speak on my ideas or what someone told me. I speak from my experience or what I've had in my past, and I know how it helped me. It's from me. It's not like things like people have done. I did it for myself. Physically, just mentally and physically. And so this training, so fitness, and I would say doing some good martial arts training. If you can do kung fu, it's a good thing. But martial arts, this is a way of helping yourself training. It's not to say you want to fight people and that. Martial art training is good, But it's like fitness in general. Take care of yourself, do a basic routine. You haven't got to go crazy, you haven't got to pay money to go to a gym necessarily. Get some basic knowledge. There's knowledge you can get from all around. There's a lot of information out there now, as you know. Resources, books, internet, whatever. Give yourself a little routine to follow. Do it on a regular basis. Don't keep talking about it, just do it. Make it part of your life the same way as breathing, the same way as sleeping, waking up. You know what I mean? And then make it like that. You've got to walk to a train station every day, maybe to go to work, let's say for example, right, or somewhere, which I'm not doing now. But I would say that it's the same thing. So make your exercise, your workout, your exercise the same. Make it the same thing. It's part of your life. It's not something you do. I do some exercise on a Thursday. No, it's your life, and it will carry you. This young you. So when you're older, it will give you more of a better life, more power. You know what I'm saying? And the memories too. So when you start falling down and when things start getting difficult, more of a challenge, more harder for you, which there will be, especially when you're older, because physically the self you start to feel them limitations on you, You've got the knowledge there, but the wisdom there, which is a good thing, right? Of mind and physical, of external experience of the internal of the self going through the external of the world, right? That comes together. If you're letting yourself down on the physical part, it brings the mind into a stronger way. The mind and the body is one. Both ways of strength and such. Then you're doing the right thing. If you're doing that, I'm saying, if you're doing it and you're not letting yourself down on it, but when it comes to it, when you're older, that will be there, you know. The memories will be true memories, not just what you thought it was. A bee flying around my head. Got a bee flying around my head. I got a bee flying around my goddamn head, boy. No. What was I saying? What was I saying? I'm just saying, when you get to that age, like, when you say, from the buzz off, and when you get to that age, when you get to that more than double your age, like me now, for the sake of, I'm thinking back to when I was 20. I'm 43 now, nearly, right? So I'm thinking back. And I know there's like so much stuff that wasn't meaningful to me, useless things, that have faded away, they've gone away with time. And it doesn't matter, because they were wasteful things. But the things that I did for myself, so meaningful. There was a challenge, but it brought out the best in me. That's with me forever, and I have it in me now. It's just gold, it really is gold. It's everlasting gold. It's not money that you spend. That's the different thing with the health and the money. Self-experience is worth more than gold, because the gold you might spend it and it's gone. Whereas this is eternal gold, where you use it, but it keeps on making more. The more you use it, it shows you what you're doing. It carries you on, and it really doubles, as I should say. So as you're older, you have that mindset, and as I say, hopefully people when they're older, or when they're my age or more, you'll have that constant determination to always do some basic exercise in your mind and body. Value of lives and all lives, honesty and truth. I'm going to stop this one here and talk to you more later.